Coast Nation, Sanmonan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQP. Yeah, well, I hope everyone is doing well. And Makai Lapo, we've just witnessed, the first game of the Kaizer Chiefs with the new signings and the old players, which obviously a Lili game, and yeah, I think it was something. There was something that I learned a lot on, both Team A and Team B, and obviously we're still going to talk about that. But other than that, I just want to tell you guys what I'm going to be giving out here, because at the end of the day, I understand the team is just trying to combine, trying to find good things and everything. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be, critical. And on my critics, it's not about being negative because I'm being negative and I don't see or I don't like what Kaizer Chiefs is doing, which that is not true. I do like it very much, but at the end of the day, there are things that I wish the players, the coach, and everyone else, can improve on going forward from today, especially a lot of those mistakes that I've seen so far. So, I just remembered Turanga Shibaviro and scored 4 goals for pre-season. But anyways, it's fine. We are not there. So far, now we've had 2 teams, which we had Team A and Team B. Now, obviously, I tried to write down, some of my notes because so yeah, looking at Team A, I do not want to lie. I was very impressed. It's something that I've always said when it comes to players. I feel like, when on the young stars, we do have quality players, to be honest. And even today, they proved so. Abachita, you look at Yom Duduzi Shabalala, you look at Yom Kosimpile Ngobo, you look at Yom Mfundo Villegas. Even though Mfundo today's game, actually, his mind was elsewhere. I don't know, but I hope next time he can do better, because we do know what he's capable of. What was happening with him in today's game. And then we look at the combination of the first team, which is Team A. It was good. I think it was building up to something that was going to be far better. You look at the defense. Obviously, our defense was a bit shaky. You look at the pairing of Ox with Dutabo Kele adding to a midfield going forward. He was doing very good. And then you look at Ox trying, he was trying, but it's just not in him. We have to be honest, guys. As much as we love the guy, we have to be honest. And I think he needs to accept that about himself. No, this is something that I do not have, and the sooner the better, because at the end of the day, we can't be having Ox going forward and losing the ball so cheaply, which is something that I've seen so far on this game. Ox was losing the ball too many times, which I can see he was trying something new. And yeah, maybe I'm sort of, guys, not maybe, it's something that will not happen. Ox is not built to play the ball. He's built differently. He's built to be the bull, someone who's gonna defend, be there to defend, not to attack, which is something that we've seen on today's game. And then we look at his striker. Buffett striker sitting a color. I understand it's the first game. Obviously, still needs time. Kombule, this is the first game that he's playing friendly, but obviously there's still going to be more games. And by the way, it scores. It's a 2-1, guys. We've lost the game, but we are not there to talk about the score. For us, it was us experiencing and getting to see, the new players in action. What is there? What can we take from what they are showing us, and also what can we say in terms of them so that they can be able to improve? So Frosler played today. He played as a left back, and yeah, with some sheer luck, he managed to score a goal. That was a beautiful goal, but to take nothing away from that. But we have to remember the goal, because we had good build-ups with Team A, not Team B. We had good build-ups. Everything was combining very well. So far, I think we had Brendan Peterson. We had Tabiso Monyane on the right. We had Frosler as a left back. We had Inaso playing as a centre back. He played with who was he playing with? I played with who? Because he did not play with Aiden McCarthy. Guys, I forgot. But anyways, yeah, he was paired with someone, and I feel like they were doing very good. Not too shabby for me. but obviously the defense was still a bit shaky, but it was good. It was good. Like, you can see the stability in the team. With no, there's stability. There's something that is there, which obviously we're going to talk about in the second team very shortly. So Frosler, I think he did good. Obviously, we still want to see Abu Marco, so far I've seen Nkanye Soshinga, which he was the one playing with Team B. So let's just quickly jump to Team B Bafetu, because so far, he was paired with Aiden McCarthy, which, Aiden Bafetu, I'm happy about him. The only thing that I felt like he needs to adjust is speed, but now I don't think it's something that he can be able to comprehend or do or add in himself. I just think maybe he can just try to be more calculative, because at the end of the day, as a player, you don't just need to have everything. You just need to be calculative, need to understand and be able to adapt. That's it. You just need to be able to adapt when the show. So far, I'm happy with Aiden McCarthy. You can't take anything away from that. But the only thing I felt like was lacking for him was the speed. The speed or decision making was a bit slower. So maybe he can try. I don't know how he can try to make sure he understands the game a bit better and try to be as quick as possible. But so far, maybe I think that was one of the best performances. Brendan Peterson, I can't talk much, but he was tested a little bit. But so far, I'm happy with what he did. And then we move to Team B, which it's guys. We have to remember Kaizer is going to play CAF this season. We are not just targeting PSL with number 2, number 3. There's a lot, and with the squad so far, I think there's a lot that can be improved with the team, because at the end of the day, we still do need to understand where do we stand as the team currently. Joba, we are at pre-season, we are training. The first friendly game that we've played, we've just lost. Maybe the next 3 to 4 games we'll win. You will never know, but depending on whether we find a good combination of play. There's a problem that I have with Coach Nozudin Nabi, and I wish he can fix it, because at the end of the day, this is constructive criticism. I hope you guys understand. So we look at Team B. We have a player like Usamgelo Zwane. To be honest with you guys, Usamgelo Zwane, I feel like Siamosha, because at the end of the day, coach does force to play the player as a defensive midfielder. He's a central midfield, can play also defensively, but as you can see and as we have seen so far, you look at the game that he played, go Culling Black Label, he was paired with good players. He was playing attack. He was attack minded. I think he was even playing attacking midfield, if I'm not mistaken. So as a central midfielder, I don't think Uzwane should be playing defensively. Our responsibilities work mostly, I think it's more going forward, not going backwards, because going backwards he makes a lot of mistakes and he doesn't get it, because it's been a lot of games that he played as a defensive midfielder. By now he should have grasped and understood, no, this is what I need to do when I'm playing defensively. But for now, it doesn't make sense for me. I feel like he should be playing with a good player who is a solid defensive midfielder. I understand we're playing double pivot, meaning responsibility falls on both players. But at the end of the day, I feel like we need to give Uzwane the space, the comfort. He's a young player at the end of the day, but we need to give him that comfort so that he can be able to shine. Defensively, as a central midfield, he needs to play there, but defensively, no. Defensive midfield, I don't think he needs to play there. He should be paired with a player like Utabo Kaizer, who will protect the boy, a mover, and then going forward, which so far I'm happy with Ucele going forward. So if we put in 50-50, we give Ucele, that defensive mid role, and then we bring in Uzwane. I think Uzwane would play better, even if he can play with Ox defensively, and then Uzwane is the one trying to link the defense with the forwards in the middle of the park. So for me, no. Coach needs to rectify that mistake, because he doesn't seem to understand the capabilities of this player. Maybe with training, we are more near shy Spanish, but when it comes to games, we played against Sundowns, which is regarded one of the best teams when it comes to playing football. We played against, I don't know which other team that he played on, but so far he could not, grasp the responsibility of a defensive midfield. And then we'll move on to Gaston Sereno. Nyakala, Nyamtando Mchita, but at the end of the day, I hope he's watching and listening. Gaston Sereno Mfetu, I hope you can stop being shaky. Stop shaking. You need to take the lead. You need to do what you do best. You need to be you. If you need to be selfish, just do it. Because at the end of the day, you are not a teammate player, to be honest. You are, but it depends. You play with players who do not understand you. You are quick. You're very quick, very skillful. Some of the players that you're playing with are not very skillful, which they are not sharp-minded. They do not have that good understanding with you, because at the end of the day, you can try to play a through pass, and then that player you're trying to play a through pass to does not even grasp or see that you're trying to do something like that. But if you have a player with that great mentality close to you, then definitely that player would play better. Yiko, I've seen you play better with Dumduduzi Shabalala rather than playing with this new guy that we've just signed, Ethan Chislett. So far, I haven't seen anything special about him. I know he's a great sharpshooter, but when he plays in the field of play, how good he is when it comes to controlling and maintaining the ball. Same thing with the Flav receiver. I haven't seen much, and I'm hoping to see what they're capable of. But so far, hey guys, I'm worried. I am worried. I do not want to lie. We have to take PSL as a Premier League, not just as PSL. We have to take it as Premier League, because as much as we are small, a lot of people do not understand it's very tough when it comes to PSL. Ziyabuya. So yeah, I hope Gaston Sereno can just stop, being scared. Sometimes he has opportunities to take the shot, but he doesn't do it. So I hope he can just go back to being the Sereno that we know. If he needs to be selfish, Magabe selfish, because at the end of the day, he's selfish and also helping the team. But not being selfish, playing with the team, but not getting the results, it's a problem, because now we need the result. Yes, we've played last season, we could not get the result. This season, we're just trying to get the result. So as we know, so combine very well, and then we have good sharpshooters. So yeah, that is something, and I understand why coach did what he did. And then we look at Tertiary Morris. Morris Buffett, I do not want to lie to you. I feel like he's a striker who is a finder. He had an opportunity today. He faced the keeper, but unfortunately, I don't know whether he tripped and fall or something happened. But yeah, so far, yeah, he's lacking, but he is better so far than the Portuguese striker who we just signed and has not shown much. So yeah, moving on, we have Josh Matlow. Josh Matlow Bafetu. I love the guy, but hey, Mr. Long and Short, he maybe it's the position that he was playing. I've seen this a lot of times. I don't know why he does not scan where he's playing, because I've seen it. He's playing like Ox. I don't know why. He plays. He doesn't even scan where he is. He doesn't look what is happening around him. He just look at the ball and then look at where he's going to pass, and that's it. And playing a mover, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be sure what is happening behind, front, left, right, and center. You need to be sure what is happening all over, not just looking at the front and everything you see here. You need to see, like, in Lente Shanga 360 vision. Is it a lizard? Chameleon. Not a chameleon. You need to be vigilant, just like a chameleon, because you need to see everything all around you so that you can be able to execute what you want to execute with good timing, good passing, and good everything. Sereno does have that, but now it looks like we are Saba or Tatama shots. Maybe it's the instructions from the coach, but I hope coach can just try and rectify that and allow the player to be free and perform the way he knows how to perform. But obviously, we will hope to see if Kaizer Chiefs is going to broadcast the next coming game. I think will be played on the 12th, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't checked, guys, but Ngomuli Dlalang 12. So obviously, I will be here to try and give you everything. But so far, yeah, I see what the team is doing, and I see what the new signings have brought to us. And yeah, I do not want to lie, I'm still not yet convinced, but we will see as time goes on. Kanye Soshinga, I am not going to talk much about him because I feel like he was paired with players who are not maybe he's still trying to find himself, but let's hope now he's going to help deliver in terms of the team. But yeah, so far this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Kumbule, this was just constructive criticism. Attacks, comment, you want in no, guys. Me, I just want the best, or I want what's best for the team. But at the end of the day, we need to look at everything and then spending as the feedback so that they can be able to see, those are the mistakes that we need to rectify. But anyways, this is it, guys. Don't forget to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. This is it. With something new. Peace.